Hi, good evening. Welcome to HANA ABAP session. Today we are going to discuss about the new ABAP techniques in HANA. Okay. Before that, we are going to discuss about what is the new tools available. Let us wait for 2 more minutes. Other guys is going to join. Let us start the session. Today we are going to discuss about the hands-on coding in HANA technology. First of all, I want to give you introduction about HANA Studio. Actually, till now, in any SAP development, we are doing with the GUI. Okay, GUI means we log on to SAP logon. In SAP logon, we will select particular application server. We will give user ID and password. We will log on to system. This is S4 HANA system. How can I differentiate S4 HANA system with the normal system? If you go to system status, you can able to see the HANA DB as the database. Normally in ECC system, the database will be Oracle or DB2. Here database is the HANA DB. And if you go and check the versions, in installed product version, you can able to see S4 HANA on-premise. S4 HANA on-premise. This is related to S4 HANA. By checking these two versions, we can able to differentiate is it normal R3 system or HANA system. Okay, here S4 HANA and HANA DB. These are the two concepts we are going to check while logging into the HANA system. And if you see technically, if you go to any table, SC11, VBAK, here if you go to the technical settings, here there is one more tab added as a DB specific properties. In DB specific properties, we can able to see the 2-3 store type. actually column store or row store. Undefined we never do. Okay. Most of 95% of tables are the column stores. I already discussed what is the advantage of column store. Column store will compress the data. Column store will increase the performance. With the column store, we will do fast analytical processing. Okay. This is the concept. In normal ECC system, there won't be any separate DB specific properties. From ECC 6, EHP 7 onwards, SAP introduced this additional tab. Okay, this is the new change. And if you go any some tables like yes, BSIS is not a table. Previously, BSIS is a table. In current S4 HANA version, BSIS as a view. This is also new change. If you check for new tables, there is some introduced like AC doc A. AC doc A is a new table, universal general. It is introduced as a simple finance product. Okay. These are the changes we will identify in the S4 HANA system. The database is HANA database. The version is S4 HANA version. And if you go to the table, there will be specific DB specific settings are there. If you check the tables like BSID, BSCID, that tables, those tables are converted as a CDS views, and these are new tables introduced like ECDA-K, MACDA-K, some universal tables. These are the concepts we will identify in a new S4 HANA system. Here S4 HANA system, most of developments we will deal with HANA Studio. What is HANA Studio? HANA Studio is a Eclipse based tool. HANA Studio is a Eclipse based tool, means whatever developments we are doing, most of developments we do with the HANA Studio. Eclipse is a IDE, integrated development environment, where we can do different types of developments. Like we can do Java development, we can do ABAP development, we can do web development. There are different types of developments we can do with a single application. That is the HANA Studio, Eclipse based tool. HANA Studio is SAP proprietary tool designed based on the Eclipse environment. Eclipse is the open source. It is the freeware open source. Anybody can take the source code of the Eclipse and they can design their own development tool. In the same way, SAP used the Eclipse source code, Eclipse environment. They designed own development environment with all the features and all the plugins. If you see this environment, you can able to see different of perspectives. Window perspective, open perspective. Here there are different perspectives. Perspective means environment, different environment. It is like a in your if you go if you for example if you have home in your home, you have kitchen, you have bedroom, you have storeroom. Each room have different purposes. Like that, each perspective have different purposes. Okay, ABAP development, ABAP perspective. BI development, BI perspective. Okay, database perspective, debugging perspective, Java perspective, JavaScript perspective. Each development will have different perspective. For each development, we log on to different perspective. So I am logging to ABAP perspective. In ABAP perspective, I am in ABAP perspective now. I can add first time if I am in ABAP perspective, I can add ABAP project. ABAP perspective is integrated with SAP logon. Okay, if you want to work on ABAP perspective, SAP logon pad should be installed. SAP logon must be installed. In SAP logon, whatever application servers are there, same application server I can able to check while creating the project. So here ABAP project, I can able to see the whatever logons are there. Okay, first time if you are logging, you have to create a project. Okay, once if you create a project, it will be installed permanently. It will be set up permanently. So it is like a application server name, client, user ID, English language. With these properties, that project will be created. So whenever you are logging on, just you can log in. Okay. This is the called ABAP environment. Like this, if you go to DB environment, Windows, perspective, open perspective, others, HANA database, HANA development. Okay. In HANA development environment, we can see repositories and systems. If you see systems, you can able to see different HANA systems. Okay. So here HANA database DB server directly exposed. So inside DB server, we can able to database tables directly. Okay. ABAP layer is the application server environment. DB is the DB layer environment. I can directly log into the DB and I can see the all the schemas, okay, and the database tables, everything inside that DB. Okay, as HANA end-to-end development, we are going to discuss about DB development as well as application server development. Okay, we can do modeling, we can do access development, we can do OData, access OData developments, and we can do SQL script. Everything we can do on top of HANA database. So till now we never aware about how HANA database is working, but using HANA Studio, you can able to access HANA database directly. Okay. Whatever perspectives you are opening, it will be stored as a favorites in the right side corner. Okay. If you see right side top corner, you can able to see favorites like HANA modeling, HANA ABAP. These are all perspectives. It will save as a icons, favorite icons. So if I want to see administration, I can able to see administration. If I double click, it will take us to administration. So if you double click on any system, HANA-DB system, I can able to see the properties of the system. So this is HANA-DB system. This is the properties. Okay, this is the memory 88 GB. Okay, it is the RAM memory, and 95 GB is the permanent hard disk memory. Okay, host name. There's all the properties. Host name is HANA DB12. Okay, these are all properties I can able to check in the administration perspective. Okay, this is basis level basis level logon, like with basis can able to see these are all properties. Okay, this is the concept here. So each perspective will have different purposes. Admin perspective, I can see admin related things. Okay, now same thing, whatever developments I am going to do in ABAP GUI, same developments I can able to do in ABAP perspective. Okay, ABAP perspective will have more advantage, like whatever is not possible with ABAP GUI, SAP GUI, like CDS views, AMDP, okay, HANA. There are some concepts which are not possible in HANA DB. Sorry, SAP GUI. These concepts are possible in HANA Studio. If you have any queries, you can stop me. Like you can raise. I can unmute you. You can ask me questions. If you have any queries, you can type in chat box. Okay. Now I'll show you some example programs. I'll write some code and I'll show you how system is ABAP coding is changed in HANA development. And here, if I want to see the developments in favorite package, in temp, see, these are the code. Okay, demo. So here, whatever code I developed here, I can able to see in SC38. So see, this one is developed. So if I go to SC38, okay, both are like only front end. There are two front end tools. Previously we have only one front end tool. Now there are two front end tools. Okay, that is only difference. Okay, so I'll start development. Okay, Here what I do is, if I want to develop any report like data, itab, type standard table of VBAK, sorry, EKKO. So I taken one table itab, that is internal table. Internal table I am referring to one table EKKO. So here I can write a select query, start from EKKO into table item. If you want to give where condition, you can give where condition. Otherwise, without where condition also possible. So I'm activating this, and just I'll do breakpoint. So if I want to see the result, so I want to put breakpoint will stop the execution. Okay, so I clear breakpoint and I am done execution. If I do it, if I execute this code, I'm select the data and I can able to see the record item. Okay. In item there are 80,000 plus records are there. So if I see in item, so these are, okay, this is the generalized concept. Now what I want to do is, I don't want to declare internal table as item. So I'll comment this code. If I'm not declaring internal table as item, if I check this, it is saying itab is unknown. It's saying itab is unknown. So what I can do is, I will check this. Here there is a new concept is called is a dynamic internal table. Okay, there is a syntax called @data. With @data I can able to create internal table dynamically. So it's as inline declaration. It is same as declaring itab with the data concept. Okay. Once you declare itab, I can use itab anywhere. Okay. Once if I declare itab, I can use itab anywhere. Like I can do loop at itab into, here also again data of W. So once iTab is created means that will be created permanent. Like in the scope of that iTab which is created at the rate, that will be entire the program. Like I can create work area with the data statement. Okay, data is in declaration. If I execute, I can able to see iTab. Okay, here if I execute F8, I am able to see these records. Something like this. I hope everybody is clear. No. Vanamali, what is your query?
Here you mentioned like at the rate of the data, right? So it's considered automatically EKKO as the reference table.
Yes, based upon your whatever select query you are writing, based on that it will generate the dynamically internal table.
Okay, so what are the table you mentioned select statement? You refer that table,
Yeah,
standard table.
exactly.
Okay.
Yes, it is an
Work area also
inline.
same thing.
Yeah, everything. Okay, it is
Okay.
dynamic
Okay.
declarations. Okay, so
Okay.
it simplify our coding. Okay,
Okay. Mhm.
now
Suppose it's suppose you want to declare the variable, right? In that how the system will consider then. Now it refer the EKKO table.
yeah, I'll give you. I'll show you all the scenarios. So just
Okay. Okay.
okay. After that, if you have any doubts, you can get
Okay.
clarity.
Sure. Okay.
Now, here, what I want to do is, I want to select only EVLN. I want to create internal table EVLN, and if I take the table, something. Okay. I want to select these fields. Okay. I can select in this way, but here I can do check. There is new change in syntax in new OpenSQL. Whatever you are writing with the at the rate dynamic declaration, these are all called new OpenSQL. There is a small change in new OpenSQL. Here, every field you need separated with comma. This is new OpenSQL. Separated with separated. So I'll get only 4 fields. only 4 fields. Okay, EBLN bookers. I want to rename field name EBLN as PO name. Okay, I want to put one hard code value techie. I want to put hard code value techie trainings. Okay, I want to put hard code value techie trainings. I want to do some concatenation with the bookers, BS type and BSCRT. 3, I want to concatenate, I want to create a single string. These are all not possible in select statement in general ABAP. But here everything you can do inside the select statement. Okay, previously we used to do loop. Inside loop we used to write a code. Okay, in modify statement you will modify the internal table. But here runtime dynamically we can do all the operations like EBLN as PO number. Okay, now I want to concatenate these 3. So bookers, BS type and BSCRT. I want to concatenate. So if you want to concatenate, there is simple concept is there, double and double and is a concatenate operator dynamically double and as field 1. Okay. If I want to do any hard code value like techie, okay, like if you see any amount, okay, if you want to do any arithmetic calculations, what is the value? Suppose if you take exchange rate, here exchange rate plus $100 as field 3. Okay, I am doing concatenation, I am doing hard code value, I am doing arithmetic operation, string operations, arithmetic operations and control structures, everything is possible inside the select statement. Executed, perfect. Now if I am checking this, I can able to check this here. If I see here in iTab, I can able to see 7 fields. First field PO name I renamed as Elias. Bookers, this is coming. I concatenated these 3 like US01 F and B, US24 F and B. Okay, hard code value. Okay, 101. Okay, I'll give you the value also, then you can understand. Okay, 100 plus 1, 101 is coming. Okay, The actual value is 1, so the one more value is added, 1 at 1. Okay, so this is our new open SQL statements. Okay, so if I execute this, so if I want to put any separator, I can do some separator also. I can put separator also. Okay, to differentiate here, I'll put this field also, so you can see one separator, a given separator, and 1 plus 100, 1 at 1. See, I want to write a logic like control structure. I want to write a control structures. Control structures means like a case statement. I want to write a logic if this one NB, I want to print gold. One more field I want to print as a gold. If it is ZSA, I want to go as print as silver. Okay. Other than NB and ZSA, any records are there, I want to print iron, something. Okay. Some sort of logic I want to build up. So how can I do? Okay. NB ZSA, BSART. Okay. So here case BSART when NA then gold when ZSA silver else something and as field 4. If I execute, okay, NBA, okay, NA, okay, NB I written, NA not NA, NB NA I written, that's why it is giving error. If NA is there, it would have print gold. Okay, some case statement. ZSA is there, this printing silver. Are you clear? Any doubt? Bhavani, are you? Hi, Bhavani. Hello. Mayank?
Yeah, I have a question. These case statements within the select query, although is it allowed, but is it a good practice?
Yeah, it is very good practice because of in-memory. That is called code push-down techniques. Okay, as we are in-memory database, okay, whatever code we are executing, that will be executed at DB RAM. If you are there in initial 2 sessions, we are discussing HANA as a in-memory database. In-memory database means the data is going to kept in RAM memory. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
RAM memory is processing is very fast. So same code if I am writing in R3, it is less performance. Actually EHP7 also it will allow, but if any DB, if you are writing same code, it is less performance. But
Yeah.
same code, if you are writing in HANA DB, it is very high good performance because of in-memory capabilities.
Okay.
So it is
Okay.
mostly recommended to go with this type of coding. This type of coding is called new OpenSQL. New
Okay.
OpenSQL is fully supported by SAP.
And I have one more question. In the beginning of the session, you said 95% of the tables are column stored. So
Exactly.
does it mean that whatever custom tables we create in S4 HANA, so we should create this as column store?
It is up to you. I'll tell you. When you have to take as a column store, when you have to take as a row store means, if there is huge amount of data, if you are going to store, then you have to take as a column store. And their amount fields are there, more amount and quantity fields are there, then you have to do the aggregations more, then column store is preferred.
Okay.
If it is repetitive data like a city, gender, this repetitive data is there as a columns, then column store is preferable. Okay, because it will compress the data in column. If it is
Okay.
1,000 records also, the gender will be 2.
Hmm.
Okay, for these cases, column store is preferable. Then row store, when very less amount of data in hundreds of records, like a text tables.
Okay.
Okay, like a company text, some text tables, and if there is no repetition of data, all data is distinct values, and less number of fields are there, then you can go for row store.
Okay.
Okay, there is no amount, only text table is there, then you can go with the row store.
Okay. Thank you.
That's why 95% of tables are column store only. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
This will, if you see this code, this will compact the code almost like 100 lines, we can make it to 10 lines, right? So no
Yes.
internal table, there is no loop, nothing, entire code you can write in a
Okay.
single select query. So you have to, like multiple tables also, we are habituated to go with the for all entries, but you have to write joins. Okay,
Yes.
joins are the more preferable concept here.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I'll go to theory and I'll explain some more theory related to this. Good. Raghu, are you clear? Hi, Raghu.
I'm okay. Thank you.
Good. Rajan, I cannot unmute. If you have any queries, you can ask me. You can chat. Okay, Varamali, I guess you are clear. Any queries?
Yeah, it's this field 1, field 2. This is our customized right name. We can give anything, right?
Yeah, any name, like for make
Okay.
you clarity, I given that name. Okay, it is like
Okay.
a
And
okay.
the same thing you can do in Eclipse also, right? This thing.
Yeah, whatever code you are doing, I can able to see in Eclipse also. Same program I'll see in Eclipse. If I open Eclipse, so here I have Eclipse. So let this refresh. Enter code. I can run in Eclipse also. Okay. The thing is, Eclipse debugging is different. See here. The advantage of Eclipse code is in Eclipse we can debug in runtime also. In debugging runtime also I can change the code. Okay. See, I am running this one breakpoint. I have breakpoint. I am running this code. So if I am running this code, see, this is the Eclipse debugger. Okay, this is the Eclipse debugger. Here in this environment, I can change the code in runtime. It is very good concept. Yes, capital. I capital. Like while debugging, we can come with some ideas, but after debugging, we will forget. So here we can do this, and you can activate that time only. Okay, it will be stored permanently. So I can debug. In debugging, I can see. So if I run in this one, okay. If I go on ABAP environment, if I come and see, this code got changed. Okay. If I going to check in here, if I close here, and if I am checking in this one, this code has changed. Silver iron. Okay, I'll show you. Yes, I'll show you in Eclipse. I am in Eclipse environment. I am open the program. Okay. I can put breakpoint in this way. Just if you this line, if you double click one this button, blue button, it is like a breakpoint. Okay. So if I run, this is the execution. If I am running this program, It is saying the kind of launch configured debug perspective. It is opening in debug perspective. The debug perspective is designed to support application debugging. Okay, it is able to view everything. So it is separate debug perspective is there. It will open automatically debug perspective. Debug perspective specially designed for the debugging in Eclipse environment. You can debug database objects like a procedures. You can debug. You can ABAP programs. You can debug anything. You can debug with the debug perspective. Yes, it is opened a debug perspective. In debug perspective, this is the F5. Yeah, there is only F8 button will be there. F5 button won't be there. So F8. So wherever you put breakpoint, there it will stop. I put breakpoint, there it is stop. So F5. So now it's come to here. If I check in iTab, see iTab I can able to see. I can able to see iTab records. So if I want to see as a preview, open data preview. If you click enter, I can able to see all the data here. See, I can able to see all the data here. Okay, if I want to change the record, I can do like dynamically. Like here, you can see table level, item field, ticky, okay, field value. See ABD, whatever value I am changing, that is going to change here. Okay, now here I can see all the records. If I click on F5, it will come out. Again, if you it is came to debug perspective. When you debug, it will come to debug perspective. If you want, you can. In runtime only, you can change the code. I already told. Runtime only, you can change the code. Okay. So I am editing here. Otherwise, if it is in change mode, display mode here, I can change. Okay, I can come to ABAP perspective. Are you clear, Archana? Okay. I think Mayank have question. Mayank?
Yeah, Venkat. So if I have to debug a big program in HANA Studio, so you are saying the F5 option is not available. So how can I debug line by line?
Like you have to put breakpoints. Actually, there is one more concept is here. You have to put that breakpoints, like wherever you want, you have to put that breakpoint. Yeah, I can able to see these breakpoints also. Okay, breakpoints. import export breakpoint, create breakpoint. There are some other options are there. We'll see like whenever I'm explaining the complex code, that time I'll explain about some other topics, breakpoint, ABAP breakpoints, add statement, like any like call function. Okay, if I want to put breakpoint at call function, I can do call
Okay.
function. If I want to put breakpoint at loop it. Okay, wherever loop it there breakpoint will be created.
So for standard program debugging, the SAP GUI is still the better option?
It based upon comfort. See, people like me who are working for last 15 years in SAP, uh, they are not interested to debug in new debugger. Still, they are comfort with old debugger, right? If you
Yeah,
see, like guys, so it is
yeah,
based
yeah.
upon their comfort and their acceptance. They won't accept new debugger. They never comfort if there are, although there are so many features, they are still habituated to go for old debugger, classical debugger, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Depend upon how you are adapting. Okay, it is same thing. If you
Okay,
adapt, your advantage is runtime. I can do change of code. Okay, it will take time to see the all the options, whatever options are there, how to
okay,
the options and everything. It will take time to explore all the options. Like it depend upon the requirement. Whenever your requirement come, then only you do the possible options, right? Normally, you'll see what is debugging, just keeping breakpoint. And if any
okay,
requirement based on that, you will explore. Okay.
okay, fine.
So mostly for us, about GA debugger is comfort because we are habituated for last 10-15 years. So if you are practicing this one also comfort. The advantage is inline changes. Anytime you can change the code.
Okay.
Okay. Think. I think verbally you don't have any queries, right? I'm continuing.
Right? Because we don't know exactly where is the point and all, so we have to go that way only, right? Normal SCA38 only we have to debug in standard programs mostly.
Means you can put this one, right? Like every statement you can put, and you can from here you can remove breakpoints. If you want to remove from, like this is also comfort only, but you have to practice.
No, but the
Practice this
thing
one.
is, we don't know exactly point, right? We don't know exactly where it will be issue is there. So we have to go slash h and uh,
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
in this
That
case
type
we
of
have to go SC38 only.
they then without ANA Studio, if you want to debug like slash h, if you are debugging, you have to go in that way only.
Okay, mostly standard case we don't know standard programs. We don't know
Yes.
where it issue and all. So
Yes.
okay. But here it is confirmed there is no line by line like F5, F6, F7, only F8 only, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to other level. stuck now. See, whatever we discussed, I'll show you in a theoretical. So you can write select statement like dynamic declaration. Previously, we are writing normally. You can do dynamic declaration with this @ statement, and we can do literals like direct hardcode values. You can put. Okay, you can put all the arithmetic operations, string operations, calculations, everything you can do inside the select. Okay, you can put all type of arithmetic operations, everything inside the select statement. Okay, case statement inside select statement you can put case statement. Okay, group by having, these are all possible. Okay, let me explain about group by, and the joins also you can do. Join condition, right outer join, left outer join, joins, inner join, all types of joins are possible. Okay, so these are all concepts we are going to discuss now. I'm logging to the system. So we can do aggregations. Aggregations means subtotals, grand totals is comes under aggregations. We can do aggregations using group by. Okay, group by. Suppose if you want to aggregate based upon the material. Okay, if you want to aggregate based upon like a vendor something, so you can do use aggregation functions. It is taking so much of time. Okay. Now I'll go to EK pivot table. So it will have some data. There is a network is there. So based upon network, I'll take network. Based upon network, I'll do subtotal. So what I do is I'm going to write a code. Select material number. MATNR is there. Okay, material number is there. I want to do material number by subtotal. Material number are sum of network from EKKO into @data IT sum here. I have to use group by material. Okay, here I can use sum of this one, otherwise I can use count sum of network as field 1, something. Count of stars means number of records for that particular subtotal. Okay, something I can use. I'll put breakpoint here. Into table. EKPO, right? Not EKPO. EKPO. I have to use EKPO. Correct? See the result? execute IT sum. See, material wise, for this material count is 4, this material 5, subtotal this one. Like if you want to get average I can do. Okay, so like this I can have multiple checks. Okay, I can have multiple conditions. Clear? So without material there are 36,000 records are there. So these are all grouped. Now here, see, if I come to here, I am doing select table. Okay, how to get this data into work area? Same, select star, select a single star from EKKO into @data W work area or IT.WA, something, any name I can give, it is not a matter. So here if I do select single star, it will work as a work area. Okay, if I say select single EBLN, okay, IT variable IT.VA, it will work as a variable. So it depends upon the how you are writing the select query. If I write select star from a table into table, it will work as a table. If I write select single, this will work as a work area. If I write select single field, it will work as a field. So if I execute, so here this is work as a work area. Work area, this is working as a work area. And single variable, if I take ITVA, it will work as a single variable. Single variable. Clear? So it depends upon how you are writing the query. And now I want to multiply. Okay, I want to do, I done WKRS. Okay, I added 100. I want to add some data from the external. Like I'll tell you. Here I have one declared one variable data like a tax type I. Okay, value 150 something. Okay, tax type I value 150. So I want to add here as a tax. Is it allowed? It will give some error. Tax is unknown. Why it is saying tax is unknown means, suppose we don't know this is internal field or external field. Suppose if I declare maybe one field, it is possible, right? Like wax. Something is possible, right? Works. So if this is possible, then how system know it is the internal variable or external variable? Suppose if I do this one, how system know? If you want to make system understanding as an external variable or internal variable, we have to put at the rate symbol, at the rate symbol, at the rate symbol. At the rate symbol, it will take it as a external variable. If you put at the rate symbol, it will take it as a external variable. You will take it as an external variable. If I execute, it will come as an external variable. So execute. I tab. See here, first one is works hardcode value plus 100 101, works plus works same 1 plus 1 2. Okay, 1 plus variable 250 works variable you can take 250, 1 plus 250 is plus tax is 150, 1 plus 150 151. Clear? So this is the logic. So in this way we can do different types of whatever we are going to handle with normal logic. Everything is possible with this one. Clear? So in next class we are going to discuss about the joins and other complex operations in inline. Okay, this is called new OpenSQL. Are you clear?
Yes.
So it will compact the code. Okay, it will increase the performance in in-memory database. If you are using in-memory database, this OpenSQL is very much preferable. Okay, you have to habituate writing this OpenSQL code. Okay, it no need to go for loop, no need to go for read statement. Everything you can able to deal in a direct select statement. With a single select statement you can handle it. Okay.
Okay.
Next class we can see how to use joins and how to display the selected values and the tables, internal tables. You can see there is special classes are there. You can easily handle this output also with the special classes. Okay. Mayur, are you clear?
Yeah, it's quite clear.
So it will comes by practice only. Like the problem is we are for so many years we are habituated for writing of traditional coding. So just you have to try in a different way. Okay, there is some other features also there. Next session I'll explain all the features. So you can from now onwards you can start using new OpenSQL for the better performance and compact code. Rajan, are you clear? Sri?
Just now I came.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, we are discussing about new OpenSQL. Do you aware about ABAP?
No.
Yeah, and it is ABAP is a language here. You know about select queries, right? SQL statement.
Yes.
Yeah, in like here also you write SQL statement to get the data. Data is going to store in tables. We are picking the data with the select statement. So those select statement, inside select statement we can do operations, arithmetic operation, string operations, control structures, everything we can handle inside the select statement. These concepts I am explaining to you. Okay. These are the things.
Okay. Can you please explain the script once again?
Yeah. This is I'm selecting. Actually, in SAP, all the data is going to store as a tables. Okay. So I am selecting the data from the table. Like these are the fields. If you see this table, see data is going to store as a table. In table, these are all entries are there. Okay, so this is backend database store. Database table stores as a database table. They all entries. So these are all entries. So I am trying to pick up that entries using this code. I am writing select EBLN. These are the field names. Okay, I am concatenating these fields. This one and this one. These three fields I am concatenating as a field one. I am giving some hard code value as a field 2. I am doing some arithmetic operation plus 100 as a field 3. I am adding two fields as a field 7. I am adding field with external variable. This is the external variable 250. With the at the rate, it will give the external variable. X, it is the external variable. Okay. Here I am using case statement. Case means control structures. If BSCAT values NB, I will print gold, ZSA silver. If both are not there, I will print iron. Okay, this is the logic. So execute. Night app. I can able to see. These are the values I am concatenated. These three fields 1, 2, 3 concatenated with the some delimiter. Hard code value, I given hard code value. Field entry 100, I added 100. Okay. I added field plus field. Indicators plus 1 plus 1, 2. Here, hard code value 250. 250 plus 1, 251. 150 plus 1, 151. Some logic I builder. So with here, if it is NB, silver. So these are all comes with practice. I'll help you. I'll give you some basic things. We'll plan some basic things, and I'll explain you basic things in one session. So after that, you'll get more understanding.
Okay. Just I want something in regarding about the SAP tool. It's like compared to what we are doing in the SQL queries in the like using the SQL tools, Oracle tools, what we are doing, some select star from so and so table means it will give all, it retrieve all the rows and columns, something like that.
Yes,
okay. For that, in some tools, just when we are selecting the some fields, automatically it will display. But in the SAP, here also we have to write all the scripts like this in after going in advanced concepts also.
Yeah, same concept. Everywhere same concept, but there is other, like you have any knowledge in programming like object oriented C, C++, or Java? Okay, you have good in object oriented, right? OOPS concepts.
Yes.
Then it is no issues. Just what I'll do is we'll plan for a 2-hour session, exclusive interactive session, 2-hour session with you. I'll talk with this Kalyan. So I'll give you some basics of SAP and ABAP. So then you can get more idea. Okay. Just maybe I'll plan that.
Yeah, I have a very small question.
Yes.
Because suppose if I'm going to coming to the SAP, what is this HANA? Why? What is this advantage compared to like Java and or Oracle? Why I have to come to this one? What is this main advantage? I want to know high level, little bit, 1 or 2 minutes. If it is, if you are okay, you can explain to me now, or if you want to call me back, it's okay. That's up to you.
Actually, I'll discuss with this techie team, Kalyan. So I'll arrange one call with you. Okay. Anytime. So we can have connect, and there I can explain you about SAP and how it will be useful for your career. So I'll take 10 to 15 minutes like some orientation. So that more clarity. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay. I'm concluding the session for now. We'll see you next session. They will intimate you about next session. We'll see you in next session. Okay. Okay, guys. We'll see you next session. Bye. I hope everybody enjoyed. So, Vanamali, any query?
Yes, actually regarding theory, so actually I know good in ABAP but not Java. So for theory things, it's required Java.
No need. ABAP and a little bit JavaScript is enough. I'll explain you everything. Okay, how to handle.
Okay. So you covered theory also?
Actually, what is required for HANA related theory, I'll teach you.
Okay.
How to
Okay
handle.
then, thank you.
Basics I'll tell you. Okay, guys. We'll see you next week. Next session, and they will intimate you about the sessions. Okay.
So script you are going to give some brief explanation.
Yeah. Every concept I'm going to share you some documents, PPTs, and everything I'll share with you.
Yeah, just it will help me more because I am not Even I don't run script also, JavaScript and also that's the reason.
I'll share you all the documentation.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys. Bye. Bye.